Welcome everyone. This is the third game of the ESL Mobile Open qualifiers with a particular group stage. This group stage we started with two pretty interesting games. We had some majors, we had a 3-star chaos night, and now let's see how the players fare on the third game. This will be the final game for the group stage qualifiers. Players will be assigned points for their positioning in each of the games, and the top 4 players should be able to qualify for the next stage. So Chen said, I still got beat up by assassins. I know, those are pretty solid. The positional choice and also the whole synergy of assassins works very well, even with 2 stars. So, we have United going for the losing streak and 2 players. Den and Folic both have 1 unit. Here, Den actually faced United, so they actually benefited. Den got a win, and also United got a lose. Both of them pretty happy. It's better to have 1 unit at the start, but if everyone's got 1 unit, you can be the one with nothing. It's a small game theory, is that if we both are greedy, we all do terrible. If one of us is not greedy, we both do very much better. The Belgian start, let's have a look at Belgium. Belgium has, the Trolls and the Knights. Pretty powerful, he's got 3 alliance for 3 units. That's one of the biggest ones. And it's a Chaos Knight too. He's going for a win streak. What I don't like about winning in the early games is that you don't find 2-star units, then you're in big trouble. If you win, you don't get any free rolls, and that will settle you back into after round 10. And if you lose after round 10, you lose twice or even 3 times HP in early games. Poor Hunters, they can't even go through the Chaos Knight. They took half of his HP, that's all. Barton said, I got stuck up, got picked up by Void LT. Leave 1 tank on one side, stack pop off with Mass of Menace, so hard. Oh, that's a hard one. I wish you saw our second game. The player who counter assassins had 4 melee units on one side, bunch of units on range units on this side. Assassin jumped for his melee units. The Void missed his chrono because he chrono only on the melee units. The range units killed all the assassins in the backline, and followed by killing the rest of the units. That's a really good positioning actually. So, bit of the streaks. In terms of items, we have a brownie coming through. Claymore, big time contract. We have Voidstone, collapse. I might see a mage coming with Den. Also, we won't be able to see the players' items because they don't have anything on the field. Yeah, Biochain, definitely give it a try. And if you want to watch any of the caster games I'll be casting, I'll be editing them and posting them onto YouTube after as well. Oh, Balkan really want to win here. But them clockworks. Transformers of death. Yeah, double clockwork. Forensic leveled up. He's like, oh yeah, you know you push your chip saw in? Yeah, he pushed all the scrappy saw in. 2 timber saw, 2 clockwork. And that was too much. Yeah, going for losing streak is pretty good. Here Swift and also have 1 waiver. It will help the other players though, but it won't help him that much. So, Patron says, I just watch your videos almost every day. Won 1 game with 8 brute main build. Oh, lovely, lovely. The 8 brute main build is pretty solid actually, because it goes with the druids and lots of legion. I love that build as well. It's hard to execute because you need a 2-star legion, a 2-star doom late game, but if you make it work, it's very lovely. The mage is surprisingly strong even with other lines. It's going for a bit of combinational units. United has really high economy actually. He is the first one on 20. No, he's been down a little bit. 11. Did he level up? Oh, he leveled up. He decided to put on some of his units. Interesting. I was just complimenting on his economy. Swift Pinner and Folic made to 20. Folic's going for savages or assassins. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 scrappies and 2 knights, guys. Really? Oh, it's Dan here. And he is facing United. I think United just put down his units. And Still, Dame was very powerful. Scrappy mages, baby. That Storm just zips around so many times. Hyperion Mage a good build now. They got buffed last patch. I think Hyperion Mage can work. And if you don't want to go Hyperion Mage, I'm planning to make another mage build. It's a Dragon Human Mage. I saw them playing it. I think it's a great build for level 9. And we're going to give it a try as well. I love the win streak if you can make it. Very high in economy. Downside is you don't get 2 stars. It's sitting on 0 2 stars. Everybody here has lost at least once for the free roll. So, looking here, we have one hunter. Frolic hasn't decided what he wants to go yet, but I think he's going for assistance. Pretty good economy on him. 30 gold.
I'm laughing because they can't.
I think it's the funny one. I love Tinker's lines. Yeah, Underlords has so much potential to go. I hope for more tournaments and more esports to come, and that'll be so nice for the game. Oh, leave him alone. Oh, there goes his win streak. A bit of... oh, is he going for spirits? I wouldn't mind if I see a spirit game here. So, oh, let me close the door. I'll be right back. A mage buff, yeah, mage got a little buff. Frolic has the 6 losing streak. He's going for assassins because he worked out for him for the second game, and definitely give it a try if it works out for you. This many scrappies. I want to see something variety. Let's go with hunters.
I wasn't expecting things to go so poor.
Yeah, mage with 1 scrappy and Tinker is actually pretty good because it gives you a little armor. I agree. It is a 2-star sniper, but he has no frontline at all. He'll kill one. But yeah, he can't break clockwork. He's got 10 armor. Anybody says I watched too much Dragon Ball Z streams last days. Oh, Dragon Ball Z, is it the animate? Oh, is there a particular streamer name with Dragon Ball Z? It's a Vanguard sniper. I think maybe it's better to give to a frontline. That might have helped a little further. Sniper wasn't dying that quickly. I was wondering why. That was the reason. So 4 Scrappy. So it's gonna hurt a lot of Scrappy players. So Belgium is the massive start with the KS9 and Chores at the start. He found more of them. He's going for 3-star KS9, isn't he? But time to bet my my life on the mages. Oh, let's hope the mages work. I have high hope for the mages too. Where did they go? They're here. They're over here for the Scrappy mage. A 2-star KS9. Oof, those things hit so hard. Let's look at his damage. 175 plus. It is a Blood Bomb Waver with less damage. You got chickened, you get stunned. Poor guy. There you go. Ah, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Oh, nice, nice. How is Kakarot these days? You mean the streamer Kakarot, right? Yeah, we used to play with him a lot. Now that is a pickup. There's one pickup that kind of breaks the early game. Is having a 2-star druid with a lone druid. This is... oh, I'm glad we found it. Round 9, 2-star lone druid. How do we beat this? Because it's not just the 110 damage from lone druid. It's a bear with 275. That is ridiculous. Yeah, this is an insane board, I know. So this is a bear with 2400 HP, 10 armor, 275 damage. It's gonna do like 10 damage to the enemy. Oof. United won't enjoy this at all. So United is gonna lose 12 HP. Oh, round 9 to lose 12 HP. Oof. Too painful. What would he pick? Support June's okay. Damage and 6 is also okay actually. It went for damage NS6. Yeah, the demon for NS6 means there's more demon on the board. That means damage from Chaos Knight does more. He's also going for Legion. This is very similar to his last build, but last build he was losing. This time he's winning. So this might be a big factor. What Underlords is good with mages? The offensive Hogan, support NS6, and also support June's pretty good. Ooh, Scrappy Hunters. Let's see if Scrappy Hunter... Nah, no one beats Lone June now. I just remembered. Look at this bear. They ain't got no choice. No one beats a Lone June for now. Because the bear is a tank, a damage dealer, and a summon that does damage to the enemy. Okay, this Knight is also really strong too. Can I make a positional video? Hey there, Triple. Yes, I'll try to make a positional video. Maybe today. I'll have to use the freestyle. I'll try to figure out how to do it actually. That's a good idea. I should look for a guide. And positional video will always help. So. Let's have a look around. We do have Frolic here with the assassins. Oof. Defensive? Offensive. He went for offensive. More damage on assassins is not bad. And usually I can go with Vanguard, but I already have an item for the Nyx. This doesn't work right. This has got no kills. If you get a cloak on the Viper and get more kills on the Viper, maybe a big factor. Dan's over here. Dan's the Scrappy Mage for now. Versus Frolic. That's perfect. That Queen though. 2 casts from the Queen will kill everything. Let's have a look. Oh, she didn't get a second cast. That Storm is perfectly positioned to do so much damage. There you go. I think Frolic can still take the loss. No, he doesn't want the loss anymore. He lost his streak. So, oh, this Druid Knight. This Druid has the Legion Commander coming, 3-star, 3-star Chaos Knight, and also the Dragon's coming too. It's got a 4 Trolls too. Some of the Scorpions are going to fall off after round 20. But until then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. I thought that was a Scorpy too. Wait, that's a 6 Hunter. Go MJ. Wait, he's missing one. What? Why does he have a... Why does he have a Doom? What happened to the 6 Hunter, my friend? No, he doesn't need the triple shot. Double shot is enough, right? Doom's actually a pretty good tank. Decent HP. And good disable. That moment you put down 2 over the 6 hunters and it works. I think it's just doing much more offensive damage. It's the Demon Hunter build, I know. If you had the Demon Hunter here, that'd be perfect. Too bad Terrorblade is a demon now. Oh, the good times with him as a Demon Hunter. So much fun as well. Ooh. Belgium just completed his win streak and found his second Chaos Knight. He's on a snowball now. That Lone June early game gave him so much. Barrett with 7 kills, Chaos Knight with 16. Yeah, Chaos Knight is better on the cloak. 16 means there is 800 additional damage, additional HP. 800 additional damage. Dan could have challenged Belgium before, but not anymore, I think. Double Chaos Knight also give a shot at Knights, which is really powerful. Gosh. That moment when the front line does like over 200 damage a pop. He killed the enemy, so he got a demon thinker, so that means there's more demons. Oof, it's so powerful. This is definitely a solid demon team. Chaos Knight is definitely top tier unit for a tier 2. And just so powerful in the early game. He sold his Legion. I'm surprised. I reckon he can still use Legion for the late game, but now he's not going for Legion anymore. There's a waiver with... Ooh. 6 Scrappy coming. Where is the 6th Hunter? I lost the Hunters and went for Scrappy and some Brutes. Let's go back to Den for the Mage. And it's a Scrappy Mage. 4 Scrappies, 3 Mages. Weaver will do a little more damage with a Mage buff, but not a lot. Storm is the biggest factor here. Each time he rolls, it's so much damage. I like to be raised a little to the front line though. Storm doesn't have the Midas. Someone had the Midas here. Oh, it's Weaver. I saw the gold popping. That means he earned extra gold. How is our friend Frolic doing? Frolic's on 37%. He's going for the Assassins again, but this time he's picking up some Savages as well. Where's the Maiden Sniper? It's harder to transition with Scrappies and Mages because they don't fuse naturally at level 8 and 9. You need to be high level. Hey there, Buster. 100 to Lord for you. First place, let's hope I get it. Oh, good luck, buddy. Best wishes. I know that feeling. It's so close and every game's so clutch. Aim for top 4 though. As long as you don't lose MMR, you have a good chance to gain on the next game. Definitely aim for top 4. And best wishes. Yeah, Hunters are not great against a tank mage. Look at the Weaver go. Currently round 15, so most of the players have their place sorted. So what that means is the bottom 4 players are really contesting for top 4 now. Because right now they don't have enough HP to make it that they can test for top 2. They have to spin deep. The top 2 players have enough HP and also economy to stabilize and go for higher tier units. This coming in 2 ways. One is to be rolling at level 7 and 8, one is to be leveling up to 9 and 10. In that moment you're mage, you're like, I don't need battle 3. This can work. Not much of a difference with Scrappies. We could come back to MJ for the Hunters. Let's go to the Knights for this one. United going for the Knights. He's missing the Dragon Knight. This time he does have the Chores for the Knights. I think this is a good balance. If you go with 4 Chores for Knights, that can work as well. He's going for a 3-star Dazzle though. I'm not sure about that. He's facing a pretty powerful team. This is the Warlock Scrappy Hunter. And 2-star Chaos Knight is a really big boss. Look at this. Terrorblade. Terrorblade's gone. Hey, is Knights doing it? No, Knights are not enough. Yeah, he crumbled on one side. Just not enough damage. Yeah, 4 players are in the red and 3 players are in the green. Big difference here. How is Frolic doing? He's level 8, he went all in with his units. He's stabilized. Luckily he found the Ember Spirit. I reckon if he give the crystals to the Ember Spirit and get a Slark in, that may be the game changer. I got the Slark. It's giving clock to the Ember with 50 additional. Yeah, the crystals on the Ember is the strongest factor. Having the Dragonite means he can use Viper as a tank. Having 2-star Senki means he doesn't need level 9. He can roll level 8. So this might be rolling assassin. He should be strong. Especially with the Faceless Void here. Senki is a really solid unit. Yeah, Frolic can stabilize for at least 5 rounds, I reckon. Now looking here, MJ have a Battlefield Doom that is 2-star. He does have 6 Hunters. Downside is it doesn't have enough economy and no HP. 8 HP, level 8. So the biggest problem with 6 Hunters is how you get there. I recommend going for a bit of the Druids, bit of the Axe as Brutes to tank up, or even Warriors for 6 Hunters, because you do need a mid-game. It's great idea with Ogre, with the whole combination, But the downside is the Vanguard is not used correctly though.
We need a new strategy.
Usually for tanky items we want it on the front line. Battlefield Doom's okay, definitely. He will do quite a bit of damage. Oh, this is a really good Doom. Oh, not enough though. Felix is just so powerful. I think that will be it for MJ. Yeah, unfortunately, his item and unit choices were not strong enough in the mid game to make it work. And United was eliminated too, so you can really see the difference between a high rank player as well. Look at that. Den is doing nicely. Den needs to be level 10 to have the Scrappy Mage fully, but at this rate, if he gets a 2-star Keeper, 2-star Tinker, that might be the biggest factor. Oh, what did he find? He found a Lich. Oh my, that's a big one. Is that an Ogre? I think selling Ogre is okay, and losing some Scrappies or even leveling up will be the best way. The waiver is not a big factor, so is the Sniper, I reckon.
This is our fight to lose.
With the Morphling and Storm, he might do enough damage. Still though, if you get a chance to get a Lich in, definitely try so, because it is the Ace of Mages. Yeah, if enemies can't stop Dan anytime soon, then it's gonna snowball out of control, I reckon. Because he needs to level up. He also needs to roll. So, Rizik is the Scrappy that made it to the top actually. He stayed on level 8. He is... oh, he's got a bunch of strange units on the side. He might go for Deadeye later. So, 3 Scrappies on top, followed by the Knight, Assassin, and Warlock. Oh, let's look at Mod after. Mod is on the 3-star Witch Doctor Warlock. Frolic will be the content for Mod though. Big content here. Mod is using the Scrappy Warlock. Oh, I haven't seen this for a while. It's also a Scrappy Bloodborne Warlock with a 3-star Warlock coming. Oh, 6 mage. I was gonna say if it's not a 6 mage, Mod might be able to out-heal the mage, but with the 6 mage, he will not be able to heal. Because the mage does so much burst when there's 6 of them. Hey, is it enough? Witch Doctor casted. That's a big coconut. So close. Witch Doctor. Because Witch Doctor casted, I think that delayed enough for him to survive. That's a pretty big loss for Dan as well. He had a win streak coming. I reckon in the game, Dan would definitely be one of the contestants, because he is so ready. He needs one more level up for the 4 Scrappy. I don't think he needs it that badly. And in terms of Scrappies, they're more counted by the mages. Unless they find 3 stars. Problem for Mod here is that, well, you kinda need a little more here. Broodmother is a better Warlock though. I don't think Bloodborne is that great, especially Mr. Warlock without any alliance. So what he might want to do is get a Broodmother in and lose to Mr. Warlock. But he's so committed into it, I don't think he's getting out of it. Let's have a look at Frolic. Level 8 with a well-positioned Nyx and a Refresher sinking. Oh, he's looking great. Also a Dragon on his cloak. Mask on the slack. Oh, Frolic's got a really good late game. This is Frolic's counter maybe. Depends who gets the spells out first. There's a sinking refresh. Oh gosh, the mage is gone. Wait. That void actually kind of ruined Folic's formation there. That face of void did not help there. He's like, not like this void. Yeah, that void kind of ruined him. I reckon having the Zenki in the front will be better. To counter against the Scrappy, you want something that actually does no physical damage. So Mage will be a good counter, and also just the late game Knights can be a counter because they can tank up higher than the Scrappy with 4 or 6 Knights. Having Senki and also Nyx in a balanced formation like this, I really like it. So they actually distract the enemy in the front line, and the back line is much safer. Frolic should be rolling though. I don't think going for level 9 is the choice. Rolling for the Slack and the Faceless Void will help. But if you find the Slack, leveling up for the Void might help as well. So, there are only 5 players left. Mod was eliminated with the Warlock and Scrappy, unfortunate. This should be a good formation for Frolic. Yeah, his backline is doing really well. And that's Senki. Oh boy, that's Senki. Yeah, once he kills backline, it's pretty much it for the enemy. Yeah, it's okay, Mod. You did okay for the first 2 though. It's much harder to make the Scrappy Warlock work, because you do like the damage. Scrappy is a tanky, Warlock's heals, but you need a crucial source of damage. The Shadow thing was okay, but I think Mr. Warlock was a bait. Frolic is fighting on his life, and if he finds a Faceless Void, it will be massive, but it's very low. It's 1%. It's going on. No Void? Yeah, that's the hard part. I think once he finds a Slack, he can save up for level 9. And Battle Fury or Chrysalis Ember Spirit will be the best one compared to the Faceless Void, because he hits everyone. Forensic is not stopping, guys. He has the Scrappy, Hunter and Deadeye. He is fully ready. He's also well positioned against Frolic. Oh, it's all up to the Slack now. That's a good chrono. Yeah, those barricades. Wait for the Slack. Slack disarmed the sniper. Each time he jumps, he disarms an enemy for 3 seconds. Gosh, that sniper. No, that Slack hits light speed. So he had so much plus attack speed. Yeah, unfortunately, Mod, sometimes when the lobby is very contested and also very aggressive, it's harder to make the defensive builds work. But since I have 2 4-staff on 2 Storm, that's hilarious. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, can't touch the Storm, they just boss away and they push you away. So there were multiple Scrappies, there's only 2 left. And both are doing actually okay. I'll come back to that. So many players I want to watch. He found a gyrocopter. I need to lose the Waver. Waver's so weak here. Now I think the human Dragon Mage will be better than the Scrappy here, for sure. It is a 3-star Shadow Shaman. Oh, this is the demon build with the whole Lone. But now the mage has stabilized. The keeper will be massive here. 1 shot. There you go. A demon storm. Not enough. Now, if you remember, Balkan was doing so well, and unfortunately, he didn't go for the Chaos. He didn't go for the Chaos Knight Legion build, and went for more of the Knights. That does fall off though. So finally, we probably face Scrappy and Mage in the late game. The biggest factor here that may make the difference will be Frolic, but he's out of economy. Any run stun or run formation with a Void might cost him the game. But until so, Frolic's still very strong. Then went to a level 10, by the way. There you go, then he should have everything. He should have the 4 Scrappies. Or he can go out of Scrappies for something else. And went for the insects. Ooh, this is Dan's power spike too. Can Frolic do this? Nyx is not tanky. Oh, that's a good stun. Oh gosh. Things are happening so fast because both assistant and the mages are so offensive. Yeah, the level 10 was too much for Frolic here. Unfortunate. Damn. 5th position for Frolic. Well played, my friend, but unfortunately you did face the strongest player here. He went to level 10 and he has one of the very powerful alliance. GG, buddy. So, Byakuhim has a 2-star Warlord. I was cutting him out a little earlier, but with the 2-star Warlord, he can definitely make something work. And also he's going for Chaos Knight. Don't think Witch Doctor is a good idea. I'll probably go for the pipe. Knowing that there's a big mage coming and you do bulk up as a knight. Pretty defensive, but it might work. He went for the Dagon. Now, Dagon is a much stronger item with a 12-second cooldown and 800 damage burst. If you survive long enough, it is additional sort of damage. What do you find? He found a Viper. Viper here is not great though. Oh, the Chaos Knight is great though. This is a godly Chaos Knight. With 41 kills and a clock, he gets 2050 HP. He should be where the Sven is. He needs a scaled. Too bad Viper is not a scaled, otherwise the mage will lose for sure here. Now it's 50-50. Because that Chaos Knight is a 6.6k Daddy Chaos Knight. Not many things kills him except the Crystal Maiden Freeze. Let's see if that's the case. He stunned the Crystal Maiden. He knows what's up. Crystal Maiden Freeze. There you go. With a sniper shot. So that's a Deadeye Mage. I mean, I don't see this often, but if you see it, they have some creative mages. It's a Deadeye Scrappy Inventor Mage. Yeah, the waiver is definitely not good. Another Lich might be better. But the funny thing with the Deadeye Mage is the sniper would one-shot anything. And those two actually does enough physical damage. He found a Tinker. Sell the waiver, get a Tinker. Oh, he's already. The Taunt Buddy itself is actually pretty strong. Let's have a look at the Taunt Buddy. Because he has 10 armor and some okay HP, if he taunts and with more armor, he'll survive for longer.
Bring winter with us.
Yeah, let's see if Taunt Buddy gets additional armor. He doesn't get additional armor when he taunts, that's the downside. Unlike Axe, Axe gets more armor when he taunts. Oh, keep us ready. One shot. So this is the counter for Scrappies, it's mages. You don't see mages often, but when they face Scrappies and AoE them, it's so strong. Gyrocopter is a good +1 for the mage because of the additional damage the mage provides. That is out of control now. In terms of Scrappies, yeah, he doesn't need 4 Scrappies. The armor won't be a factor. He can lose the Clockwork for and as a keeper, definitely. Oof, it's so powerful. So it's between Belgium and Swift Panda to contest for the top 3. I think Belgium definitely has it. The Chaos Knight, they give me the front line, swapped with the Abaddon. Every fight is very close because it's Deadeye. The backline is getting shredded. Oof. It's if the Deadeye can kill the backline or the Knights can kill the front line. Right now it's 50-50. Saying throw. There is the Clockwork Scrappy that may make the difference. And also this Chaos Knight. 7k, not 6k HP anymore. 7k Chaos Knight. The slows though. He made it to the top 2 already. Serpent is already dead. But unfortunately the spread and the slow was too much. Here we go. As expected, the mages versus Scrappies in the final late game. Having the Brood Mother will be a big factor here against the mage. He's getting the scalding, I like it. So you got a Sven and the Medusa for the scaled. Yeah, there's no better scaled. Sven is the best scaled for him. Venomous is too late. So, which will be stronger? Both are level 10 as well. Should I change Tinker 2 for Ogre 2? No need for 7 mages. 7 mage definitely doesn't work. And Ogre is not a best mage. Ogre is very weak. Oof. There's two gyrocopters. One's a Deadeye and the other one's a Deadeye. But one's a mage gyro though. I feel Ogre is not needed for the mage unless you absolutely have no tank for the front line. The Brute Mages are okay, but they're not great for the game. Unless it's a 3-star Ogre, 3-star Axe. The Brett's outside the cheering for us as well. Then can easily roll for something nice. It's like he's got so many choices. As for Forensic, I think if he isolates the Brumada tank in the front line, find a 2-star Medusa may be the biggest factor. He's got triple helicopters. He does not need Scrappies, that's right. Scrappies will do nothing against the mage. Pretty much. Medusa cast it and did not survive. He's so stacked in the corner. Oh, that gyro cast. Was close though. Super close fights. He took back the Brumada. Oh, I don't really like that, to be honest. Because the Brumada will be a very nice factor. Refresher? What unit uses Refresher though? It's a Refresher gyro. On the other side, we have a Musha gyro. I think both of them probably want to swap the items. Mage does have double keeper. What did he lose out? He took back Tinker? I reckon Tinker's better than Clockyer if he gets the mage. It's a Deadeye mage. So strange. But double keeper will be wonderfully strong. I like the spread for the keeper. So this way they don't miss. Downside is this triple Deadeye or quadruple Deadeye. But the keeper's got one shot before they die. The Lich cast was missing on the gyrocopter because it's so far away. Still though. Mages. Bio said he got 4th. The Doom doomed his 3-star Storm. Oh gosh, that's so painful. You know, Doom can be a surprising factor in most of the stage of the games. Excuse me. Oh, he's rolling. Then roll deep now. He doesn't have to roll this deep actually. I think he wants to finish the enemy off. Denying the Medusa may be a big factor. The enemy team is, gosh, is why I don't know why he's going for so many gyros. Wait, he's going for 4 scale. Did you see that? Venomancer and the Slack. 4 scale is nice, and the downside is the enemy team doesn't just have the mages; it has the Deadeye too. So if the mages can't do it, the gyrocopter will kill everything. Will he? Hey, 4 scale is actually working.
That was rather unpleasant.
4 scaled. 4 scale with the Droom, that is. The Droom tanked up. So Barchan said he had 2 Tinkers with 6 mages. Ooh, yeah, the Tinkers. I don't really like the Tinkers. I favor Tinker over the Clock. What a strange turn of events. Forensic's like, okay, what counters him? Let's go 4 scale, let's pray for, you know, power spikes. I think Forensic should go all in. He should definitely not sit down like 15 gold. Slaughter. More slaughters. Forensics going all in for the scale, by the way. He wants the Medusa to stun him. Oh, she went back. What? Why did she step back? Strange girl. Oh, those gyrocopters. Did I? Did I? No, Gyro died. Is this it? He might not die though. June? It's 8%. Not dead yet. I'm kind of rooting for both players. One is a creative Deadeye Mage, one is a 4 scaled. He's losing everything for the scale. both players are taking lots of gyrocopters. Because it's Ace Alliance of gyrocopters, there's actually a lot for the players to find. It's going for a 3-star keeper too. If I were him, I'll roll once more. I got a 3-star stack. Wait, is he going for like... Oh, he loses the Venom, that's right. The Venom doesn't do that much. He wants the Medusa to cast onto the enemy mage. That's why she's so forward. And it worked. That may be the crucial time for him to kill everything. Here we go. Hey there, Mistakeable. Welcome, buddy. Thank you for joining me. We're casting the tournament stage on the 3rd game. Oh boy, are we seeing some fancy builds. We have Deadeye Mage, Deadeye Scrappy Mage, followed by Deadeye with scaled, 4 scale to counter the mage. It literally puts his whole front line in the front. And it's round 35. If both players survive on this round, they're getting a legendary item for sure. This sniper has 93 kills with Spike. This Pike sniper, how much does he hit? He's for close to over 500 damage. Yeah, 279 here, bonus. He also won a 3-star stack. Oh, 2-star stack, not 3-star, of course. That keeper's missing. Are we seeing the scale making work, guys? This shows that if you adjust for the late game, you can be very much rewarded. I think the sniper is massive. Sniper and Gyro is big time. Actually, last week, a guy in my lobby got a 3-star Deadeye Gyro. It was a free first place for him. Oh, lovely. Yeah, Deadeye is definitely a late game pickup. Oh, Satanic. He went for... What did he go for? Did he get a Venomir? He did. And the other player, he got the Veteran of the Tyrant. So that means he really needs a unit that doesn't die first to use the Veteran of the Tyrant. And the 3-star Keeper of the Light. Okay, the game gets much more interesting. Notice he's not giving refresher to the Keeper, because the Keeper is too slow to refresher. I like the Gyro and the refresher. And the Caduceus though. The Caduceus literally screams at look at me, and the enemy is so spread out. Let's see the 3-star Keeper. It's got a golden mage staff. One shot, what? That did nothing. The 4 scale is too much, maybe. Wait. The Tyrant though. I think the Adventure of the Tyrant actually did it. Also the 3-star Keeper. Wait, they can't hit the Slack. Oh, not the Slack, they can't hit the Sniper. No. Oh, imagine if it's a 3-star Sniper. GG. Well played by Dan. Eventually he found his way with a 3-star Keeper. That was the game changer. And also another Gyro. Well played. Forensic did very well. I think Forensic just needed a little more, and if he had a 3-star Sniper, it would be a game changer. The 4 scale adjustment was pretty nice. Let's look at the Keeper damage. Sniper did 11k. The Keeper did only 8k damage because the scale was tanking up so much against the mages. 45% magic resistance is pretty solid. It's like everyone gets a free hood. Well played by both players, and that was a very fancy 3rd game. The 4 scale versus 6 mages, eventually Mage prevailed because he had enough solid units with Deadeye. Without Deadeye, I'm not sure if the Mage can make it work. Deadeye literally means physical team and a Mage team at the same time with Gyro. Lovely. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this late game with the Deadeye and also the Mages. Oof. What a fest. Oh, what a feast of the game for the last game. Well played by Dan and Forensic, and I really like Dan's Mages. I want to try some of his Deadeye and his Human Mage. Thank you for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this group stage of the games. There's 2 more group stages to cast. After that, we'll leave it to the ESL casters for the, the round of 32, the round of 16, and the finals.